got nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. Let's talk about love. I wanna know what love is. Love that you feel inside. Want you to show me. I wanna know what love is. Let's talk about love. Love you can show me. I wanna feel it. I wanna feel it too. And I know you can show me.
Alright. Well, get this call started. Hey, Twain.
Hi, is this Liv?
Yep,
Good lord, that last game.
that was pretty good. Not too shabby.
Why? Why? Another cup with Katawa Shoujo in the knockouts.
Well, we'll see what happens for them this time. I don't know if they'll go
At
on
least
the
it's
tear
a
they
good
did
one.
last time, but... Okay. We're good for setup, I think, if you'd like to commentate on the, the formations and what do you think about these. Otherwise, we're good.
Classic mggg.
Yep.
3-6-1, actually a pseudo for 6-none. RSG playing a conservative 4-4-2.
I've seen this formation out of RSG before. It's pretty solid. So,
Yeah,
I saw it whenever implying my team face them. Alright, so we have the stadium. What should we do for a ball for this, for mggg?
well, considering mggg has a kit with a half snake, maybe the Dragon Ball because dragons are bigger snakes.
Alright. Don't really see the Dragon Ball that much anymore, probably because it's not great. But, we could... Do they have the kit with the, Oh, it might be on the back. Should we do the last kit for old time's sake? I'm gonna take your silence as a yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Get the music ready. There we go. Alright, we're ready to kick off. mggg versus RSG. Follow the 4chan Cup at twitch.tv/barrelroll.
Already subscribed.
Okay. Well, let's see if mggg remains the wooden spoon, or is confirmed as the wooden spoon, and maybe if RSG is mustard race or not. Here's some anthems. Alright, kicking off. mggg playing from left to right. Runescape playing from right to left.
This match is pretty much a glorified friendly. mggg needs to win by 3 to take third place. RSG needs to win by 5, I think, to top the group. Not entirely sure about that.
Let's see if the standings are updated yet.
Yeah,
They need to. Yeah. No, actually, only by
no,
4.
no.
4 unanswered, I think. Maybe. No, it's 5. You're right. To get over the goal differential. 5 unanswered goals. But here's at getting it over to doubling money. Over to go to Runescape 07 General. Kind of just tossing around here at the wing, trying to get past this blob of monster girl. Zesima can't get it. Oof.
Dominating the early game as expected. mggg trying to summon snake abuse, but because it's a half snake, it has only a 50% chance to trigger. Unfortunately
yeah,
for the
in
mid.
the second half, or in one half.
Yeah.
Well, here's at takes the shot and it's in. And it's an early 1-0 for RSG. Alright, 1-0 for RuneScape at 12 minutes.
I see the Dragon Ball got a visual upgrade.
Yeah,
It used to be more 3D, I don't know, in the Fortune Cup.
It did. I like the upgrade, to be honest, because the old Dragon Ball was really dark for some reason. It was hard to see. And here's Monster Girls. Does manage to keep it in, but lose the ball. Get the ball back, though. Chipapa. Trying to get it over to Arrow 1, but loses it.
Solid defending for now.
refund me over to doubling money. That's low. Getting it over to Thok, but intercepted. They get the ball at trying to get it over to Thok, who does pick it up, tries the shot, and it's wide. Yeah, it's still 3D. It's got the dots in there. It's just the shadow stays on top for some reason.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd, but I like it better because it's easier to see than the old one.
Indeed, the old one was kind of grayish, I don't know.
Yeah, it was like weirdly beige inside. Like the entire thing was shadow for some reason. You can actually see this one on the pitch. It's nice. Pure Dick Lovin' Maiden. Getting it over to Arrow 1. Pure Dick Lovin' Maiden loses the ball.
That could have been a nice counterattack if Atatet caught the ball.
Cheap Papa puts it right into autism. At is a nice run here, getting it over to Thok. Takes the shot and it's in.
Thok giving a big fuck you to the Master Girls.
It's 2-0 for RuneScape. Alright, 2-0.
At this point, there is a distinct possibility of RSG actually pulling off a 5-goal win.
Yeah, actually, they could top the group. There you go.
But kick-off abuse.
Yeah, that's 2-1 for MGG. Are Tars furries? Alright, MGGG coming back. Also, no, Twain, we're retarded. RSG just need to win to top the group. Or draw.
Really?
They'll be ahead on points.
Oh, right. Yeah. They can master race.
Yeah, they can muster race. They'll be ahead on 7, too, if they draw.
Yeah.
God damn it. Well, here's a ball to Thok, who does manage to receive that pass. Gets it over to give it back to Thok. Takes the shot and it's wide. Master of wide.
Thok putting on a pretty decent show, even though he went wide twice.
Yeah,
We'll
Thok.
probably see more goals from him.
Yeah, I could see that happening very easily. Thok, classically a very good player.
Unless the second half turns into a complete slurper.
I could also see that happening very easily, considering MGG's formation. That 3-6-1 with no real for with the striker with the midline. But here's Ilias did nothing wrong. Oh shit! Ilias did nothing wrong, and that's 2-all. All right, 2-all. No calls, no changes called. So we continue.
Regarding the previous questions, I don't know whether Thors are furries, but RSG seems to be on the road to prepping the bull.
Oof, that's low. Boots it out for a throw-in. At least did nothing wrong. Puts it out again for a throw-in. Who are you? That's low. Whoa! The hell was that? That seemed like a dive to me, to be honest. Oof.
Dives? In dive class? No way.
No, the way he like fucking like somersaulted when he fell. Throw in. Mowing play. Here's Zezima. Zezima loses it to Artar's Furries. Spats. Getting it over. Arrow 1. Trying to get to Pure Dick Loving Maiden. Can't receive the ball, and there's 1 minute of stoppage for this first half. RSG want changes at 60. You got it. That's low. It's autism. The at. Loses it. Cheap up on. That's the end of the half. 2-all.
A pretty balanced half. Perhaps RSG a little more dominating, especially in the first 15-20 minutes.
Actually pretty even. I mean, RSG had more shots, but they were even on target shots.
Yeah.
Not much to say there. Alright. RSG want to go to their preset 3 at 55. You got it. And kicking off. RSG. That's so low. Manages to give the ball after getting it stolen away. Who are you? That's low. Doesn't bother getting that ball. Ilias did nothing wrong. Getting it over to Arrow 1. Arrow 1. Over to Ilias. Ilias does manage to get the ball back. Artar's Furry. Ilias did nothing wrong. Ilias did everything wrong. Jesus Christ.
Well, hitting the post was definitely wrong.
That spaghetti and results in nothing for mggg.
Surprisingly solid for Romin formation.
It is. I mean, it seems like PES 16 loves midfield. Like, it favors midfield over anything else, really. I mean, we talk about strikers, but that's probably because they're medals, but it really seems like a heavy midfield.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Then again,
defenders
that
are
is
shit, and the strikers are always good, but yeah. So having a 3-6-1 like there's your preset 3 RuneScape. Sorry about that, a minute late.
then again there is another meme team that has almost no midfield and GD plus 11 mhg.
True, but that's a weird. Even the guy who made, like the manager who made that, doesn't know what the fuck why it's working. And I'm guessing it's because the 4 strikers and the 4 defenders just pack the midfield, and they play the wings so much. All right. While we're here in the midfield, RSG want their subs. Whoop. There you go. There's your conditions. I know you're not in the thing, so. All right, sub and shitter. Sub and shitter and Mark Donalds. You got it. So coming out. I think. No.
Are
no.
you sure he's not a medal?
He is a medal. That's weird. Okay, where do you want shitter then? Because he's an SS.
What about switching to
Oh yeah, he did switch.
to position view?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, autism is the non-medal.
Got it. Well, then where do you want McDonald's? Because he's also an SS. Because you're on your preset 3 now, which is this. Shitter is right SS. So do you want your medal out? Which isn't unheard for you? Heard of for you? But, yeah, tell me if you want to do that. Meanwhile, happy flower salesman. You got it. Yes. Alright, you got it. He's subbing out his medal. Not unheard of for this team. You're welcome, no problem. We'll do subs for mggg at 65, as per normal.
Time for no medal abuse.
Time for throwing it, am I right? Here's autism. Loses it. Artar's furries. That's low, trying to get the ball back, and finally does. And second off.
Rigged.
Rigged. God damn it. Alright, we'll do worst conditions. So Chipapa. Let's put in Fap to Beelzebubs. Spats is a medal. Medals. Artar's furries. You put in Richard. And
The dick comes in.
pedophilia for bestiality. Why not? That looks pretty good. Alright. Onward we go.
Pass completion.
Pass completion, doubling money. Over to Thok. There was no foul called there. At can't keep it. Manages to steal it away. Mud Pussy fighting to keep it. Gears. Over to Artar's furries. Zezima manages to steal that away. That's low. Way out to At, who does manage to keep it in. At trying to get around, gives it right to Arrow 1. Loses it. Autism over to Thok. Takes the shot. Right to first for Chrome.
It was a good chance for them.
That was pretty good play, but unfortunately couldn't get what they wanted. And pure dick loving main trying to get to Cheap Papa, but the defense cuts it out. Tackled. Who are you? Puts it out for a throw-in. And subs should come on now. So goodbye to that medal, to that gold medal.
Whatever could happen now.
I don't know. This is far from the first time RSG have subbed off a medal. That could happen, I guess. That little bit of spaghetti there. Pure Dick Love and Maiden getting it over to Ilias, over to Richard, trying to get back to Ilias, but Ilias was too far forward for it.
Very, very crowded.
Mark Donald's getting it over to Thok. Thok! Wide. Again.
Right now, mggg looks like they are on the road to avoiding the spoon.
Yeah, this is pretty decent for them. A draw helps them out, certainly. Are there any other 0? Oh, yeah, LOLG, LISG. Yeah, there's plenty of 0-point teams. So if they can hold this result, they'll avoid the wooden spoon by virtue of having a point. Arrow on over to Dick Love and Maiden. Manages to get the ball. Getting it over to Ilias on the wing. And who are you tackles and steals the ball away. No call.
Too much wing play for mggg. Maybe if they switch to center play, they could have better chances right there in the box.
Maybe, yeah.
Instead of shutting themselves out in the corner.
Puts it in the shitter. Thok gets the ball. Part 3 was a mistake. Mud Pussy manages to pick it up. At least did nothing wrong to Pure Dick Love and Maiden.
Maybe if she loved the ball instead of the dick.
You gotta give a little love to the ball. Yeah. Mud Pussy loses it to Thok. Part 3 was a mistake. Manages to block it away. Spats has to keep it away. 1 minute of stoppage for this, for the end of the game. Mud Pussy over to Arrow 1. The Pure
Probably
Dick
the
Love,
last attack.
Pure Dick Love and Maiden loses it to Zezima, and that's it.
Pure
2-all.
girl-loving maiden.
And you were right. There was nothing in that second half. Ooh, lad.
And them GGG avoids the spoon.
They avoid the spoon. RSG still get top of the group with 7 points. Everybody wins.
And we might have the RuneScape Bowl in the round of 16 if RSO7G take the second place in that group.
Yeah, if we, we'll have to see about that tomorrow. Hell, RSO7G could be out if they lose to GSG. But, for this match...
They could,
oh, go ahead.
they could also top the group and make meeting in the round of 16 impossible.
Yeah. And in that case, you have to hope that they're on opposite sides of the bracket. But anyway, we're gonna look at our man of the match. It's gonna be Thok with a 7.
He didn't give a talk.
Didn't give one Thok. Master of man of the match. Master of the match. There we go. And also getting a 7-0. Let's look at our match details. At 13 minutes, at from Thok, and then at 26 minutes, Thok from at. Then 29 minutes, Artar's Furries from Arrow1.ogg, and then 36 minutes, Ilias did nothing wrong from Spats, and then nothing for 60 minutes. Good. You had your subs all coming on at 77. Nice dubs. Here's your ratings one more time.
Shitter not being a complete shitter and taking a 6-0.
Look at subs again. I kind of looked at those quick. There you go. And your stats one more time. And that's going to be it for this match and this group. So thus far, who you have going through to the knockouts from our groups finished so far. You have Five Nights and TWG in your Group A, and for your Group B, you have RSG and KSG. And we're going to find out who gets to advance from Group C besides Undertale in this next match, which is LOLG versus NepGen. Thank you very much for commentating, Twain.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Talk to you later.
Have a nice day.
Okay, let's play nothing because nobody won. Actually, You know, mggg didn't win a game. Let's play their victory anthem, just so we can hear it, since this is them. Let's say in victory of not getting the wooden spoon. So we'll play victory anthem for mggg, so we just hear it.